Hello fellow Field Marshals and welcome to Panzer Corps 2 with me, Bubblebox. This is the second press preview build I've been sent. The first one I did a few videos on, I think just 2 videos about 3 weeks ago. And now I've got hold of this one. We're going to do a few more for this brilliant game. We're going to just head into a campaign. Now I'm not going to go through all the differences between Panzer Corps 1 and Panzer Corps 2 in this video. I did that in a previous video called It's a Yes from Me, and I'll put that video I think at the start of the playlist for the Panzer Corps 2 videos, which I'll make sure is in place when I put this video up. So there's a lot more content in this one. There's a few things still missing, such as some of the audio files. If the vehicles sound a little bit funny or they haven't got a sound yet, don't worry, that will all be in the game at release in a few weeks. I've just got a few of the audio files and a few other little tweaks and adjustments to do before they are ready to release the game in a couple of weeks time. So all of the campaigns are in the game now, or in this press preview build. Barbarossa, North Africa, which I'm really looking forward to having a look at because I like the African desert gameplay in this game. Kursk 1943 and Italy 1943, but we're going to head back to Poland first of all. We're going to start off, well, I hope nice and easy. We're going to head back to Poland. We did the South mission in the last episode, so we're going to have a look at Poland North in this one, so the music should go a bit quieter now. We've got out of that loading screen at the start. So first of all, we've got to get our strengths and weaknesses, and I've already kind of had a look at these and I've got something lined up so I don't have to go through them all again. I've gone through all these and had a look at all these in that first video. It's a yes from me, so make sure you check that out if you want to see what all of these do. But I'm going to take a couple of weaknesses so that I can get 4 strengths. Now the weaknesses I'm going to take are Green Army. Green Army means your elite replacements are limited to 3 times per mission. Now I'm not sure if that also means between missions. I've yet to find that out. I'm hoping it's not, but it might do. I don't use elite replacements a lot in battles. I tend to use them more between battles when they're a bit cheaper, so we'll check that out I think. And then I'm going to take slow modernization. Slow modernization means you can only upgrade 3 units per mission. Now I think that's fine for me and our core units. I tend to take sort of high value units, so we'll be upgrading them as much as we can, but only a small number of units. And then we'll be kind of fleshing that out with infantry and stuff, so I think that should be okay for my style of gameplay. And then on the good side, on the strengths, I'm going to take Liberator, which means we get plus 50 prestige for capturing flags, because you can easily run out of money in this game and you do not want to do that. If you're pushing forward, you want to keep pushing forward. It means keeping on, kind of reinforcing your units, keeping going with your core units, so you don't want to run out of money to be able to do that. So we're going to take Liberator, which gives us a little bit of a bonus every time we capture a flag, capture a city, etc., capture an objective. Also going to go for Deep Recon. Now I like Deep Recon because the map around all primary objectives is permanently revealed, and you get a 5% accuracy bonus for recon units. Now I tend to use my recon units, I think I'm going to be using my recon units quite a lot because they add quite a decent bonus, and they're good for scouting as well, of course, because they're recon units, but above all they add a really nice bonus to your attack values, especially when you're attacking objectives and dug in units. It really does help. So we're going to grab Deep Recon. I'm going to take Battle Academy, plus 25 experience growth rate. I'm going to take that. I've got Green Army, so I thought I'd take Battle Academy. I'll balance it out a little bit, and hopefully if we make sure we don't take massive casualties, we shouldn't lose too many units, and keep that experience growing on our units. So we'll check that. Battle Academy. And the last one I'm going to take is Killer Team. Now in Killer Team we start the game with 3 additional heroes. I don't think we can put them in place until the second mission, because you can only put them in place between missions, but that's going to give us a good start at the beginning of the campaign. So we're going to grab Killer Team as well. That's all our selection points used, and we'll go through this. I salute your impeccable timing, Herr General. My telephone call with High Command just finished. Now that the invasion of Poland is imminent, we need to discuss your role in Operation Fall Weiss. During these briefings, I will be your primary link to the directives coming from High Command. While my time on the battlefield may be long past, I can still offer you important insights alongside your orders. For now then, on to business at hand. Okay, so we've got to capture all victory hexes. That's our primary objective. And as you can see, we're deploying your new Panzer Corps to Jastral to combine with elements of Klug's 4th Army. Your immediate objective is to cut the Danzig corridor by advancing to the Vistula River. Okay. Our move to link Germany and East Prussia is an obvious one that our enemy will surely predict, but I expect the speed of your advance to take them by surprise, allowing you to intercept their forces before they reach their more defensive positions. To fully take control of the corridor, these two major crossings of the Vistula must be occupied. If you see the opportunity, crossing the Vistula here in a flanking manoeuvre could make taking your objectives much easier. Good luck on your first combat operation, Herr General. I would hate it for it to be your last. Okay, now here is our three leaders that we get, our heroes. We've got Entrenchment Killer 4. That's going to be really useful. Destroys 4 points of entrenchment. I guess that's for every shot. Very, very nice. We could give that perhaps to some pioneer infantry. Might be quite useful. Reduced slots. Unit slot cost is reduced by 50. Oh, that is amazing. I love that, especially if you get a really good upgraded unit that costs a lot of points. Then, especially a big artillery piece, then that's going to help out a lot to increase the number of units we can have in our core slot. So I'm liking the first two. I'm loving the first two. Double support. Provide support fire twice for each enemy attack. Twice. I guess we give that to an artillery piece or a strategic bomber, I guess. Support fire. We'll have to check that one out, but I guess that's what it is. Okay, but we can't use our heroes in this first battle. We have to put them in between battles. So we're going to start off doing an attack. We've got some dudes up here. The Vistula River is here. This is our objective and it runs all the way up. This is not an objective in the northeast, so we may or may not leave that one alone. We do need closer... We've got an airfield here. Is that an airfield? Yeah, an airfield there. We've got an airfield there. We've got an airfield down here. And is that an airfield? That's an airfield. So we are going to have to take one of these. But if we can take this one, then that's going to be a good jumping off point to attack these towns on the Vistula River. So what do we got? We have got a couple of 109s. We've got ourselves a Stuka. We've also got... Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I can't get used to this left click, right click thing. Okay, we've also got ourselves a Panzer 1B, a Panzer 2C, Panzer 2C, Panzer 1B, two 1Bs, two 2Cs. We've got a 10.5 centimeter gun and a 7.5 centimeter gun. Okay, we've also got some pioneers. I think they're good for kind of taking down entrenched positions and stuff like that. Pillboxes, being the first into towns, that kind of thing. We've got some basic Wehr infantry as well, who don't have trucks. Do our pioneers have trucks? Our pioneers have trucks, but our Wehr infantry don't. So, right, so we've got some infantry here. We need to move forward. So we're going to send, first of all, we're going to send these pioneers across to check out this town. I think will be our first move. We could do it with a plane, but I think, oh, there's nothing even in there. I could have sent them all the way forward. Oh, there's nothing in that town. We do know there's an artillery piece over here because we can see around the town, and we've got an AT gun in this town, so we don't want to send a tank down there. So I might send my infantry down to the south here to capture this, move on to this town down in the south. So and I can sweep my tanks up along this road to deal with their so-called reinforcements. We've got a unit here to take care of. So yeah, we'll send the infantry down here. Our Wehr infantry, I think, down in this direction. And we'll send the tanks up towards here. We need to deal with this infantry unit. We don't want them coming around and capturing stuff around the back either. So let's let's do our first Stuka attack on this guy then. Do a bit of damage. Now then, I'm going to use my recon unit to get some bonus action going on. I might even attack with it, and then we can try to get a mass attack going, although I'm probably going to attack here with this one. If you surround him first completely in an attack and he moves backwards, it's a bit, you've kind of missed your chance a little bit, so that's a pretty good. So I'm going to attack there. Also, if he retreats, I can attack him with one of my other planes, which is exactly what I'm going to do now. So move in, give him a bit of a strafing run. Unfortunately, I can't move my guy there again, so we'll move the other Panzer 2C up. See if we can finish this guy off. Nice, and it gets an overrun, which means he can still move. So we'll move him forward over here a bit, and I'm hoping they won't come down from here. I'm guessing the reinforcements are coming from this direction, although I'm not sure, to be honest. So these have moved. We've only got 2 more movements. We've got our artillery. We need to keep that safe as well. So we'll move this one forward right up the road here, and this one I'm just going to capture the town with. So we get some extra prestige points, 75 there, very nice. And then we'll move our artillery piece. I might move one down to the south with these infantry, and I'll move the other one kind of east up behind these infantry, I guess. And we've still got a plane here which we could kind of scout. Oh no, we can actually attack this anti-tank gun in this objective, so we'll grab a bit of a strafing run down there, and that is all our units moved, I think. Oh, we've got a recon unit down here just spotted. That could be a pain, because that could come out and attack our artillery piece now, so we could have done with a tank to deal with that. But never mind, we've moved our units now. Let's end turn, see what the enemy does. We've got a bomber coming in. Not sure what sort of a bomber that is. We've got some infantry moving in from the north attacking our tank, I think. Well, did they attack? Looks like some artillery fire. Yeah, just as I thought, if you've got artillery out in the open, the enemy will attack it straight away as a priority, just as that little recon vehicle has done. We've got some more cavalry units moving in, attacking again. Our artillery is the thing they attack first. Always with the AI, they go with the artillery first, but I think that's about it. So we need to save that artillery piece. So the first thing I think we'll do is just try to attack this bomber with our 109s. 4 damage. Let's attack again. Oh, took him down. That's nice. Now we've got a Stuka. We've got these cavalry which are dangerous, but we've also got this guy down here, and I'm thinking we could probably deal with the cavalry with the tanks and stuff, so we'll send this Stuka down to try and deal with this recon truck. Throw some bombs in there, and then we'll kind of move our infantry around. This isn't the strongest attack, but we'll do some damage. There, pushes him back. Now I can move forward. Hopefully I can push him back another notch. If not kill him, pushes him back. Okay, so then we can reinforce this artillery piece. Not in a hurry to take this town really, because this is our back route into towards Chelmno, and we can get all this area cleared first. I might send one tank down. So we've got an infantry unit here, we've got a cavalry unit to deal with. So again, they've attacked our artillery piece, so we're going to have to give that a bit of a reinforce, I think. And I think deal with this artillery piece. Now we've used all our planes up now, so let's get this SDK to support an attack. Then we'll send the tank in on the north side. Should I send another tank? Yeah, we'll have... Oh, actually, we've got these infantry as well. Oh, actually, the infantry should probably take this AT gun. Oh, we've got quite a lot of units, actually, from the enemy. Let's move the 1B up as well. So that's 6. That's decent. Very decent. So we'll do our first attack with that. We'll do the second attack with the 1B from the north. And then I'll probably attack with my SDK. Oh, it's going to get support fire. Damn. So we'll just attack with our pioneers here against this AT gun. Yeah, I'm not going to attack if there's getting support, because that might... Actually, it's only 1. I think it's worth a bit of an attack against these, and again, they do pull back, which is good news. No, I would like to finish them off, but I don't think my tanks can reach. Well, actually, they can reach. Yeah, I think I'm going to want to finish these cavalry off, because again, they're right next to my... I might get a extra move. No, I don't. Yeah, right against my artillery. I want to be a little bit careful there. Although I am exposing my tank, unfortunately, to some AT fire. Now this can move a little bit, so let's move that up to there. Oh, these infantry can still move. Okay. Well, I might move them up here. We've got 2 tanks, I think. No, I've got 1 tank left to move. Move that to there. Take a shot there. That's nice. Oh, another infantry unit spotted on the road. So I think I've pretty much moved everything. Let's end turn. Okay, so that other unit that we've just exposed has come forward and is going to do quite a lot of damage to our tank here, I think. The AT gun's moved back into that town and retaken it, but not attacked. It must be very weak, I guess. So it's our turn already. So we'll use our Stuka first. Got 3 damage there, 2 damage there, 2 damage there. Or I could attack that again. I'm tempted to clear the south out, although this AT gun's a real pain. I think I'm going to attack the AT gun because it's being a real pain. Good use of the Stuka, I think. Took it down 2. Now we could strafe this maybe. Yeah, I'll do 1 damage there. We'll strafe this recon unit, Polish recon unit down there. Do a bit of damage. Then we can reach these infantry. We can do them some damage, or we can do some... yeah, we'll do some proper damage. Some physical damage to these guys, hopefully. Take them down to 11. Okay, now then. Let's do down here first. Can this artillery piece... no. I could plonk this artillery piece here. In fact, we could plonk it in the town. Take the town, get some prestige back. And... oh, I thought we could still... no, we can't still fire. Send some infantry down here then. Attack the recon unit. And we'll leave him chasing him down. In fact, we could chase him down, couldn't we? Yeah, let's chase him down and we'll try and finish him off. So that'll be that done. So we can concentrate on just moving forward towards this objective now, down the south. In the north, we've got we've got an artillery piece here. We need to move closer. For sure. I'll move that up to there. We're not looking too damaged. This tank's looking a little bit damaged. Recon unit, let's get this up in on the action. In fact, we'll move it to support an attack here. They are in the forest here, so we'll send the infantry to deal with those. And that's a nice bit of damage. We've got recon support as well. Pushes them back, that's nice. Okay. We've got a tank back here. This is our 2C, which we don't seem to be able to move very far forward. Could straight attack there, but I think I'm going to move to there. Can you get in position now? You can actually, so let's move the 2C up. Hopefully we can get 2 attacks so he won't retreat. Oh, he did retreat. That's a shame actually. Could have done with getting another attack in there. So we haven't attacked our one, we haven't moved this guy, and we haven't moved this guy either. So let's do an attack here. Maybe we'll finish this infantry squad off. Yep, nice. Then we can move our other tank in position. Get another shot on these other infantry. Take them down a peg or 2. And that is everybody moved, I think. Yep. Okay, we're making progress. Let's end turn. Oh, hello. They're bringing their own tanks in on the action. Another cavalry unit as well. That's going to do better than us in the forest, I expect. That's all. Planes have gone back. Let's grab our Stuka. Nice damage to that little tank. Nice damage there as well, but we'll go for the tank I think with our Stuka this time. And we'll use our fighters to support against the cavalry. And against that other infantry unit as well. It's quite nice. Now then. So our SDK is near here. If we can get him to retreat, and then we can just buff up our SDK, can't we? So, let's move this one forward. Get our infantry to attack, our pioneers to attack into this forest. Do this cavalry a bit of damage. Okay, not bad. Now I'm hoping... can I get a shot in with my... oh, hold on. There's a friggin... I forgot about this AT gun in here. Ooh. Ooh, let's move back one here and just throw some artillery in there. We've got to deal with that. Oh, stunned him up a bit. Nice. Let's attack the cavalry unit. I'm hoping the cavalry unit will retreat away from my recon unit, which it does. That means I can reinforce my recon unit by 5. Now, what else have we got? We've got... I'm thinking to send this Panzer 2C just to attack this AT gun. It's going to take a little bit of damage, but freeze that up. I'm just wondering if I should jump in there and grab that objective back, which I think I will do. We might even finish this AT gun, which we do, and we've got a bit of a breakthrough, so we'll send our tank down this road. There's nothing there. Okay, good. He's done, he's done. We've still got another tank, I think. Yeah, we've still got this guy. I might just do a straight attack onto this tank. I'm thinking maybe trying to finish... Yeah, I think trying to finish off these cavalry would be better. They're out in the open now. So they're down. I'll move that forward slightly. And that is everybody done, I think. Let's end the turn. Another tank moving up. Okay. Infantry making a run for it, but our tank's there spotting them, and that little tank comes down to attack our other Panzer, which is on the road. Takes quite a lot of damage. That may have just run into it, actually. So let's go with the Stuka again first. Stukas are very powerful, but only if you've got air superiority. If the enemy's got fighters out, then Stukas can be a pain because they cost you a lot of points to reinforce. Now, I probably could finish this guy off. Yeah. Oh, can we reach this? Oh, I can't reach that tank. We can maybe finish this tank off. So we're going to need that forward air base pretty soon because we're running out of range here for our planes. 109 could strafe these infantry. That'll be nice. And hopefully our tank can finish them off. And we've got another 109. Hopefully it can reach this tank. It can. Strafe that. Then we'll try and get rid of these infantry with our tank down here. It's getting a bit low on health though. I'm a bit worried about it, to be fair. I'm just going to move it back a space. Hopefully it'll be safe there. Down here, let's move these infantry forward. Cool. All good. We'll leave that. Oh, we could get it in range. I don't think there's going to be anything there. I mean, he could come forward with his AT gun, but I'm going to take a blast there, I think. Oh no, I can't. It'll unload, but I can't take a blast because it's unloaded. Ah, goddammit. Yeah, that's true. Right, okay. Small mistakes are being made, but not big ones, thank goodness. Now we need to get rid of this tank. Let's get the recon unit back in action to provide a bit of support. And then we'll do a... Actually, not the best attacks. Oh, this one's got a better attack. Let's attack with our Panzer 2C. Seems to be our best tank at the moment. That's nice. 1 damage. Now then, let's attack up here. I'll kind of try and surround it a bit. Get a spot on what's in there as well. 2 damage. Okay, right into the hands of our other Panzer. 1 damage. Now I've got a bit of a breakthrough. Let's just move him on the road. I'm loath to attack this objective, although they've got 3 points, which is a lot of cash actually. Let's try and take this other... Ah, I can't move my recon. So that's going to survive another day, that little tank. I was thinking if I got this three flags here, that's like going to be quite a lot of prestige points. It might be worth grabbing that. But I don't want it to delay me too much because I don't want to run out of turns to finish the mission. Right, we can bring this guy forward. If I bring this guy right forward, he might be able to help us take this other town that's not a real objective. Moving forward to get this, to get a flank on the river. He's done. Planes are all done. End turn. Another infantry unit moving up, attacking our Panzer. Does it a bit of damage again. We're going to have to do some reinforcing very soon. In fact, we'll start now by reinforcing this guy back up to 10. Now, will our planes reach? I'm doubting it this time. Yeah, we are out of range here for our Stuka, so we've got to take this airfield pretty damn soon. What about our fighter? Our fighter will reach. Okay, that's good news. At least we can give him a bit of a strafing. Now down here we really need this airfield now. Or the one at the top of course, but this one's looking easier. Let's throw some artillery fire in. Stun him up a bit. Move up with the infantry. 4 damage there. We'll move up on the other flank. Hopefully he won't retreat. So we can get 2 shots on him. Yep, he should retreat this time. Or he might even die, which he does. Now we can't move in there unfortunately. Oh, we can actually with our artillery piece. I could even move them to the airfield. Let's take the airfield. that means we can rebase our Stuka, I think, this turn. Yeah, nice. It's worked out quite well. So we'll rebase our Stuka, we'll rebase this other fighter as well. So moving them forward, we've got our artillery piece on the outskirts of Grudziads. And it doesn't look like there's a lot else, to be honest. That tank with reinforced. Now then, do we try and get some extra prestige points? How many prestige points are going to cost us to take it over? How many are we going to get? We need to finish this guy off first. So what we'll do is we'll finish this guy off. And then... Now there is an infantry piece on there, I know. So let's just move up so we can get vision on that. And then we're going to reinforce while we're deciding. We'll take a little bit of time to decide exactly what to do. We'll reinforce and we'll probably attack it, but we'll be able to get our artillery in position to attack this guy. We might as well do a little attack this turn. three damage there. Oh, if you're wondering, I did tell you, I think in the first episode, suppression. The more the amount of suppression you do means the amount less they can attack back with when you attack them. So if they're 15 health and you attack them, if they're suppressed 3, then they can only attack back 12. I hope you get that. Right, anyway, we've still got these infantry down here. We should probably try and do them... Oh, actually, I've reinforced everything, haven't I? So I can't even attack these infantry. I hope they don't attack my artillery piece. I've still got these infantry back here I forgot all about, so we'll throw them forward. Are they my pioneers? Actually, they're in quite a nice position to do an assault on here, so we may well try and take that. And we'll just try and get rid of this artillery piece and stuff before we take these. We've got our planes as well to use over here. Doesn't look like there's any AA. So that's all that done. Very nice. Let's end turn. So those infantry have moved forward. We've got a bit of defensive artillery fire going off. Our pioneers took a bit of a bashing though out there in the open, which is a bit of a shame. So I think we should concentrate on getting rid of these infantry. So we'll do them a bit of suppression damage with our artillery. We'll bring our recon down to offer a bit of fire support. Bash them up with our tank. In fact, he's got a... Actually, I can move forward my recon and just do that attack there. Finish them off, hopefully. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Now then, could move these up onto the outskirts. I'm going to move these around the back here. See if we can grab this airfield without taking any losses. We've got this tank here. We only need one tank here and one tank here, and the rest we can send around the flank with all the planes. Should be good to take them. Now, that's costly, isn't it? I mean, I could kind of stick it around the back and see if they attack out. If they attack out, that's fine, but we can't attack in with our tank there. And we'll move the other tank onto the outskirts as well. And it's our pioneers we really want, but they've been bashed about, so we're going to have to reinforce them. We've got our artillery piece here. We haven't actually... We'll just move it a little bit into a better position. Maybe there. And that's all of those moved. This guy hasn't moved. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to move him to the outskirts of Chelmo. They might attack out, do themselves a bit of damage, but I'm not going to attack in until they're very suppressed. These guys though, we need to take this town, which we can do very easily, and then we can move across the... we can take the river. And we can get our artillery in position for an attack on the town. Now whether they attack out, whether we're in range, I don't think we're in range of their artillery there. However, we've got our Stuka, we should probably do some damage to that artillery. We've also got our 109 down here. We can start strafing. There was an AT gun, yeah, let's... Oh, can I not reach? Yeah, I can reach. I can strafe this AT gun. It's pretty nice. And then... we probably want to rebase our other 109, so we'll stick that down here. And they can just keep strafing and everything down here. We've still got a fair amount of turns left. We're only on turn 7. We're not quite halfway yet. And it's looking quite good so far, I think. So let's move this back up onto the road so that it can offer support for an attack onto the town. We can't leave it too long. Oh, we've got another tank coming forward, attacking our artillery piece. Didn't expect that. Okay. Does it a bit of damage. Planes back. Now we can use these planes to attack. We can use our Stuka. Definitely using the Stuka on the tank here. Because 109 strafe artillery fairly well. So we'll use our 109s on the artillery. And on the AT gun. Do a bit of strafing down there. And I'm really hoping these infantry can deal with these. Oh, they can't get across? Is that blocked? Really? Well, let's move that back then. Wow, I didn't expect that. Okay, well, let's try and fight our way through here then. That's tough. We're not doing that. Right, now, I may as well take this then. Let's move a tank in. Let's see if we get prestige points for this. Yeah, we do. So that's a pretty nice amount of prestige points. We can move this one. Oh, we can't move that one in. Okay. Well, let's get to the outskirts with our recon. So that's in position to offer some support. Then we can start doing some damage. That's 3. Now, we really need these pioneers and probably attack next turn with the pioneers. We'll leave this surrounded for now. We could attack now. I'm going to leave it one. Oh, actually, that's not bad. We'll do that attack. Let's see what else we've got. It will save us a turn if we could take this turn. Let's do another attack. It's doing them quite a lot of damage, although 2-2. Yeah, well, maybe we should have waited. It's doing us a lot of damage as well. We'll continue with our recon unit. Yeah, they've held on quite well there, but we're definitely taking that next turn anyway. So that's all good. Alrighty. So I've done everything I want to do, I think, this turn. So let's end turn. That tank's being a pain. It's down to 3 health now though, and our planes move back. So let's Stuka this guy again. Hopefully we can destroy it. If we get well, not lucky, if we just get the odds really. Then we can strafe the arty piece again. Nice. And strafe this AT gun again. Then now we can get our artillery in some sort of a position. Hopefully there's no more tanks hanging around the back there. I don't think there will be. And we can even move our infantry up. And we'll definitely be attacking this guy first in Chelmno. And we should be able to take this fairly easily now, I'm thinking. We can throw a bit of artillery in to suppress. Then our pioneers should finish the job, which they do. I'm not going to move them in. I'm going to move one of my poorly tanks in. I want these pioneers heading down towards this anti-tank gun down here. And then we're going to buff up the rest of our tanks for the final push into our final objectives and our recon. We're going to need that, and we're going to send down our arty as well into... Hopefully that'll be in range of the town. That's that. Let's end turn. Their artillery is still having a little go, but it's very weakened now. Oh, the AT guns actually moved out to attack our artillery. Okay, takes a bit of suppression damage. Alright, let's get that Stuka back out again. This time I think we're going to go for the AT gun. And then we'll just use our planes to strafe the artillery. And we may as well strafe here. Might not do any damage, but we'll give it a go. Right, let's throw some artillery in there. And then we'll check the odds for an attack. Not the best. So I'm thinking they're probably quite well dug in still. Yeah, they're still dug in 7. These are dug in 10. So we're not going to attack in there just yet. We'll just keep throwing the artillery in. In fact, let's just make sure we kill this AT gun so it doesn't do our artillery any more damage, and then we can move forward with our pioneers. It actually moves back to there. A little bit of a pain. Now here, oh yeah, they just moved back, so let's use this guy, finish them off, grab that town or bridge or whatever it is, and then the rest of our tanks and our recon can move down. In fact, we might be able to finish this guy off with our recon, which we do. And it's the pioneers we want next to the town, so not the tank. So we'll move the tank down there. Move that tank down there. We'll leave that tank up there hanging. That is about it for that turn. Let's end turn. We are on turn 11, so we've got to get down to it now. So let's again try and finish off this artillery piece with our Stuka. Do a bit of probably not quite worth it strafing on the towns. Strafing I don't think even takes the dug-in. They're on 8. Yeah, strafing doesn't take the dug-in value down. Oh, it does! Oh, strafing takes the dug-in value down. That's interesting. Alright, let's throw a bit of artillery in. That should take it down to 6. Oh, takes it down to level 2 levels, the artillery. That's nice. So let's throw some artillery in here as well. Yeah, that takes it down 2 also. So I'm wondering whether it's worth to go for it now. We'll go for this one. Try and do as much damage as we can. And we'll go with the Panzer 2 as well. Oh, it's moved out! Nice! So Chelmo's down. And we can come through here and just try and finish off these infantry with our tanks. A bit of a breakthrough. I don't think I can move this artillery. Oh, I can! Let's move this artillery piece a bit closer to our final... oh, I can even move my infantry closer. That's nice. That's very nice. Move our pioneers forward. I'm not going to attack with them. We should be able to manage to finish them off in the next turn. It's a shame I can't get my recon closer though. Get our tank up, leaving that tank over there. End turn. We're not far off taking it. I think this turn. Let's send in the Stuka first. 1 damage. And then we'll throw in lots of artillery. That's 4 entrenched. That didn't do anything to the entrenchment, that one. Maybe it's because it's low caliber. Let's go in with the pioneers then. And there it is. I think it's all over. I might just try and get a little bit of experience here for my units. Take them out, and then we'll move our pioneers on and finish the scenario. Nice! Okay. So there's all your stats. You can see the planes have done really well. They would do because they had pretty much air superiority. They only had 1 bomber, the Polish, so you're going to get a lot of kills with that JU, whereas you wouldn't normally because the enemy aircraft would try to cut it down as a priority if the enemy had any anti-air aircraft or any fighters. So that's that. So let's continue. So we'll have a quick look at what the next mission is, and then we'll do a save and we'll check out the next mission next episode. So Alles klar, Herr General, I've got good news for you. Your success in the Danzig corridor, coupled with von Rundstedt's advances south of you, have virtually encircled the Polish capital of Warsaw. In fact, guys, I'm going to just stop it here, and I'll do this introduction at the beginning of the next episode. I think that'll be best. So please do join me at the beginning of Bug River, where we're headed for Warsaw. Thank you very much for watching this one. Let me know what you think about this game, etc, etc. Bung me a thumbs up, that's most important, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.